I know that I only just created my Sunday avatar yesterday, but unfortunately we are going right back to Sebastian, at the very least just for this video. Sunday I will let you back out of the basement in the next video. I need to let Sebastian back into the picture just for this video because today we are talking about the game Pressure on Roblox, and obviously Sebastian is from Pressure. There has been a lot of going on in the Pressure community, on Twitter, on Discord, literally every area that Pressure currently has a community. There has been a lot of drama, and eventually it led to people saying things like this right here: Zeal is selling Pressure. And Zeal is the creator of Pressure, if you didn't know that. I know, it's a lot happening all at once. Everything has been going on, everything has been going down, all at the very same time, and to be honest, it can be very easy to get very lost or misled with a lot of the information that's currently out there. So let's talk about this. Also had people like KreekCraft saying, I swear to God, if some corporate company like GameFam buys Pressure and turns it pay to win, this might be the end. Part of me really wants to buy it, I just don't feel I've earned that spot considering past failures. I don't know what the failures are that he's referring to, but the idea of KreekCraft buying Pressure, if anyone was going to buy Pressure, would probably be the best outcome, especially when, like he said, a company like GameFam is out there also able to buy Pressure if they would have liked to have done so. So the actual account for Zeal, the creator of Pressure, is now gone. It's telling me that all of the tweets that I was going to talk about are saying this post is from an account that no longer exists. It probably wasn't deleted or suspended or anything like that. It kind of just seems like he deactivated after everything that went down, but basically all you need to know is there was a thread of him talking about the drama. Again, I don't know too much about that drama because I never really looked into it too deeply. I know very vaguely what was going on, and all I can really say about that is it was handled very, very poorly by literally every side. Whether it was the creator of Pressure, the developers of Pressure, even the community, even the people that were like kind of upset about this, also clearly handled it very, very incorrectly. And eventually that led to Zeal basically saying that he wanted to sell Pressure, that he was going to sell the game. And unfortunately, it ended up coming to a point where he was about to sell Pressure for like $100,000, which, if you don't know too much about this, that is a very, very low price because he was also asking for 0% of any future earnings from the game. So a big game like that earns a lot more than $100,000 being sold for a one-time fee of $100,000, yeah, you can probably figure out that that's very bad. All we have now is this like catch-up tweet from Pressure News. They said a quick rundown on what's happened this morning with Pressure for people who aren't caught up. This morning, seemingly due to mass hate and harassment from the community over the last couple of weeks, Zeal caved and offered to sell the game. After being posted by the RTC, the news blew up across Roblox Twitter. This act from Zeal was most likely rash and not fully thought out due to the amount of hate that was being directed towards the developers recently. I want to act and say now, if you were one of the people practically harassing the devs, please think before you talk next time and think about what you say. Even if you yourself do not have the worst intentions, you are most likely influencing someone else to say something worse by speaking about it publicly. I myself got multiple threats due to trying to defend the developers. I can't imagine how much hate was being directed towards them. To be honest, the way that the tweets about selling Pressure were being worded from Zeal himself even seemed like, to me, someone outside of the community, someone who never interacts with the community, even made me seem like he was only doing all of that due to pressure, like no pun intended, due to the pressure from the community. And that's why I'm saying that literally every party involved handled this entire thing very poorly. And I truly don't think that he ever actually wanted to sell the game. That is just what he felt like he had to do in the moment, and especially after all of the hate and harassment that he has been receiving, I guess. After a little while, the post announcing the selling of the game was deleted, and Zeal's family has stated that he is doing okay and that the game will not be sold. The official Pressure Discord has also been shut down for the time being. That's basically all there is to this entire thing. Like I already told you, I can't really show you too much considering a lot of it has been deleted or accounts deactivated. But on behalf of the entire staff and development team, I want to sincerely apologize for any worry or distress caused by the recent discussions about Pressure's future. Let me assure you once again that Pressure is not for sale and has not been sold to any companies. So it did come very, very close. Like I said, there was an offer for like $100,000. Even the RTC was talking about that deal specifically, but thankfully that didn't happen. That didn't go through. There is no more offers for that. Pressure is no longer for sale. It hasn't been sold. It probably never will be sold. Pressure remains with us as it always was intended to be. I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to everyone I have been in close contact with in sorting out this situation, and to the community for your patience. Honestly, the game is still up. We can still play the game right now. That should be, I think, the main thing, especially considering the game is not for sale. We know that the future of Pressure is now completely safe. It's going to continue to remain in the right hands. There is nothing to worry about regarding that. But moving on to the RTC, because they did talk about like literally everything that was going on with Pressure. Like I said, they even covered the offer that it was going to be bought for $100,000, but they made an update post and said, regarding Pressure, a few hours ago we covered Zeal's offer to sell Pressure, a negotiable 6-figure deal for his ownership. However, while respecting his privacy, this was an unprecedented publication with not having proper communication with the game's developers. However, a solution was soon found and the offer was retracted. Pressure is not for sale. Honestly, I don't think it's anything to do with like publication of that offer, considering it was the creator himself posting all of that. But regardless, when all is said and all is done, Pressure is not for sale. Even KreekCraft is saying Pressure isn't for sale, wishing Zeal the best. Zeal is at home with his family. We are taking care of him. The game is not for sale. So we have had multiple different confirmations from all over Twitter, from so many different people across the entire community, whether just the Roblox community or more specifically the Pressure community. There is at least a million different confirmations that Pressure is not for sale. It's not going to be for sale. It hasn't been sold. It's not going to be sold. Everything is okay. The account for Zeal is still deactivated. That's still gone. I'm not sure if or when he will come back. But like I said, the way that he was wording everything made it seem like he never really wanted to say any of that anyway. It was more just from the harassment and from how much he was getting attacked and the hate that the game was receiving from the community. If you were confused about any of this, anything currently going on with Pressure, hopefully that clears up everything. I did try to find as much information as I could, considering like a lot of it had been deleted in the end. But like I said, the main thing we need to know is that Pressure is not being sold. It's okay. It's going to remain in the hands of the people that it has always been in, and that's the end of this. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox Pressure having drama, almost being sold, but now it's not being sold. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.